See if there's any other idiots still up. Hello, fair dust. Yeah, I flip and flop in that bed as long as I could. It's time to get up. Oh, me. I don't know. I suppose usually it changes at 2 o'clock, doesn't it? I forgot about that. I'm looking at mine. My computer and my phone are the same, so yeah, mine's 401. So it must have changed. I wonder what brilliant idiot came up with daylight savings. Your brain still knows what time it is. Yeah, I think so. Must be fair dust. I'm gonna get another cup of coffee. Hang on. That old Daniel. Ladies over here looking at me like, what in the hell are you doing up? What are you doing, lady? Huh? Did I wake you up? You a needy little person. Yeah, my hand's right there. I don't know. It just sort of depends on. If I get sleepy, I'll lay back down. But I haven't got to answer to nobody but me and Lady agreed on it. Yeah, didn't we? Huh? Didn't we? I guess I did. I was having a damn nightmare. I put one of them stunts I hadn't pulled in a long time. Like I broke my damn hand. I swung and hit a cabinet in my sleep. So I woke her up then. She pretty well gonna get up when I do. I hate them damn nightmares when you wake up fighting. Ooh. She coming unwound more and more and more, getting where she wants to play. He's a good little dog. I'm really getting hung up on her. Dang. I don't normally get Charlie horses. I messed around here about 3 months ago. Started getting a Charlie horse in the calf of my leg. Hello, Janice. You'd be like Crystal. Crystal staying with her son down there. She goes outside and sleeps in the van. How you doing, Miss Janice? I got tired of fighting that bed. Crocodile Dundee. I know that movie full of BS, but I like that movie. It's funny. I think Janice said they didn't think too much of it down there. Hmm. Hell, I just looked at the weather before I got on here, and we got thunderstorms dancing around, but most of them north of me. Yeah, it brought a lot of attention. I tell you what, Janice, I can. Crocodile Dundee reminds me of what the West was here in the United States 100 years ago. There's some characters just about like that over here. And make coffee hits the spot. He did step up in the world. I wonder if he ever got his tax business straightened out. I knew he couldn't go back to Australia or he couldn't get out of Australia, one or the other. Well, I'll tell you what, the gal he played with, they were a good match. He ever picked them two, did a good job. Well, they finally got married, didn't they? I don't see how them actors do it. If you're making out and nude scenes and all kind of stuff all day long with somebody, it'd be hard not to get involved. The first Crocodile Dundee, I really got a kick out of. Now the second one, yeah, it's all right. Yep. Don't want no burning shrimp. Wake up there, Dust. Fair Dust, if you got stuff in the van to make coffee with? Yeah, I had a short one earlier tonight, but last weekend I got a damn stomach virus, and I just felt like crap ever since. It'd be time to go find some coffee, Fair Dust. I got a feeling rough on that one live last night and said, the hell with it. Fair Dust says, I'm awake, damn it. Yeah, me too, Janice. You know, I like coffee, but there's sometimes coffee just tastes better than it does at other times. And today is a good one. I don't know who wrote the script for that thing, but they had a sense of humor. No, what's the description of a drover's dog? I learned something here this morning. I just got a Mr. Coffee. The best coffee I make, I got one of them old metal percolator pots over a campfire. That's the best coffee you can get. Well, we got a couple people sitting here listening to us. Y'all might as well jump on in here. Yeah, I like that Mr. Coffee because I can load it up at night before I go to bed and just walk by and punch a button and I got coffee pretty quick. Oh, you didn't have to remove it. Yeah, a little bit of salt helps just about everything. It don't have to be much. The coffee I remember more than anything else is an old man used to take me fishing, and he'd take a brand new paint can, go dip it in the river, and ain't no telling what all was in that damn river back in them days, and throw a handful of coffee in it, and he'd lay a stick across the top of it when he put it on the fire to keep it from bubbling over. Some pretty good coffee. Now that's real cowboy coffee. Of course, people back in them days didn't know what a water filter was. What you doing, lady? What you doing? Well, I'm a salt junkie. I gotta have a little bit of salt. If they ever tell me I can't do that, I'm in trouble. You need a little bit. Yeah, if you got, there's reasons for it. Before my wife died, after she got sick, well, I don't know what the deal was, but she couldn't tell when she put too much salt in something. And I finally got her just quit putting salt in it, and I'd salt it after I got ready to eat. I don't use a whole lot of salt. You know, my dad, and he never had heart trouble at all, but he would fight you over the fat on the steak or on something. He never had a bit of heart trouble, and he ate everything wrong. Yeah, I'm getting where I like the stir fries a little bit better. I never had made them before, but yeah, there's a lot to that. My kids, the last two kids I had, their mom's family nearly all died around 50 and from a heart attack. And their mom just damn near died. And I stay on them all the time to take them and see what they can watch what they're eating and check up on that. A lot of that can damn sure be hereditary. Yeah, a little. You got to have a little bit of salt. If you cut salt plumb out, that's not good for you either. If you don't have any at all. Yeah, and that. Well, it's like Daryl, my buddy here. His dad passed away when he was 52, and he had pretty bad heart trouble. Had some more problems too. But here, I don't know, several months ago, I was talking to Daryl, and he was fussing about his chest hurting and his arm hurting. And I told him, I said, boy, you better go get that checked. Sure enough, they sent him to up there and they checked him. Well, they wouldn't even let him get out of bed. He had, they told him, said, you ought to be dead. And he's done pretty good on that so far. Only trouble he's had is that he used to be a big eater, and now he can't stand food. I mean, meat, it just turns his stomach. They can do a whole lot nowadays. Another old boy I knew that was a lawyer that always was having chest pain for years. And finally, he got serious enough that he had to go to the doctor, and they did that scope on him, and they said there wasn't nothing they could do. Said his heart had already made the bypasses, and said he was good to go. That old Ruth, boy, and that's the truth. It's medical business. They got you, so they just charge you whatever the hell they want to. Ruth, what part of the country you from? Well, my worst deal since I had that surgery is not walking as much as I need to. I need to do that. For some reason, that surgery made it really hard for me to walk a long way. I can walk all right, but I walk a long way, boy, I give out. I don't remember ever seeing you in here before, Ruth. You sure welcome. Good bunch of folks in here. Yeah, genetics got a lot to do with it. Well, up to when I had that round this year in the hospital, I could pretty well walk off and leave most of them 40-year-olds. But I damn sure can't do it now. I haven't got all that back. And it's good you know that, Janice. And you stay on top of it that way. Well, it don't get no better, Janice. I hate to tell you. What's the saying? Say getting old and not for the timid. Yeah, I get started on something and I get mad at myself because I can't go like I used to. I said something to the doctor about it. I said, I just don't have the damn energy like I used to have. And he said, hell, man. I said, you're 78 years old. I said, what the hell's that got to do with it? I tell you, the ones that are bad, Janice, is where you had playing them sports, you had an injury, and they'll pop back up as you get a little bit older. Not as bad, but they'll remind you that what you did stupid before. Well, it didn't. Mine really started when I went in the hospital. Up to that point, I was still going pretty good. Did you ever figure out if your time changed, fairy dust? Well, you know, Paradise, before I went to the hospital, I had gained up to about, I was at 235, 236, something like that. I could damn sure tell the difference in that other 20, 30 pounds I was carrying. And the more weight you gain, the harder it is to be active. I found that out. Now on the bounce, it done wore out. Well, we got one more day to find out what this election gonna do. About having an instant replay going there, Fred does. We were talking about that a while ago. I wish the hell they'd leave that alone. Or be like Arizona. Arizona told them to go to heck. They wasn't doing it. And they can change all the clocks they want to, but they ain't going to change that clock in 20 years. I'm on your bandwagon too, Paradise. I tell you what, I'm tired of the damn lies and Massachusetts. Okay. Well, we're scattered out here pretty good. Janice is from Australia. Paradise is from California. I'm from Texas. So now we got somebody from Massachusetts. That's a pretty good spread. One of them Aussie birds. Janice gonna hit me here in a minute. You know, you stay on YouTube and you listen to all the different accents, and after a while, you don't even pay any attention to them. Well, Janice like to give me a hard time. You welcome, gal. You welcome in here anytime. We run live just about every night. Not this time of the morning, but don't call you a Sheila, huh? Is that a bad word? Since when, Janice? Hell no, fairy dust. Okay. You know, every once in a while you run into a kid that's got both feet planted on the ground, and damn, it's nice to see one like that. I like to got in trouble over that crap here. I don't know, been 2 or 3 weeks ago. There was a women's restroom and a men's restroom, and there were some little girls went in the women's restroom, and there's a guy dressed up like a woman was fixing to go in there. Me and him had a little talk. I told him, I said, you may walk in there, but you ain't gonna walk out. I guarantee they can put me in jail if you want to, but you ain't going in there with them little girls. He said he didn't want to. So far, they haven't put up with that crap down here in Texas. Yeah, I noticed that the kids that come off these ranches and farms where they're taught how to work and everything, they don't have near the problems out of them that they have out of the ones that live in the city and don't have to. Yeah, ain't that crazy? I need to knock that teacher in the head. Well, you know, a kid is going to pretty well try anything they think is out of the ordinary and get them some attention. Yeah, it's like I told that old boy girl or whatever it was that day. You know, it's real easy to make that choice. If you're born with something sticking out, you're a boy. If you're born with a split, you're a girl. It's not hard to understand at all. Yeah, it really is, Janice. Don't even make any sense. But they said he's putting tampons in a boy's restroom. I could make a suggestion where to put them damn tampons if they're that confused. You know what's sad about this? We're old enough to make our own mind up. But I think about them grandkids of mine just starting. Some things you just got to straighten out on your own. I got a friend of mine that's redneck as you can get, and old Kenneth, and he been raised on a damn ranch out in the boondocks, and he doesn't have any trouble at all with that kind of crap. His kids pretty well straightened out. You say he's a little bit weird? Yeah, I woke her up in the middle of the night, so she's sacked out right now. Well, my wife, if she was on so much blood thinner, she get nosebleeds. She'd use them for that. They work good for that too. Kenneth Fairduff said she'd give $100 bill for a pot of coffee. And that's the truth. Yeah, I may have to go make another run at that pot myself. Well, I think that's probably part of the reason we're not sleeping right now is how stupid everything's been for the last 2 or 3 months. Finally come fixing to come to a head. I could give them a good idea, Janice. Yep, we get people in here from everywhere, Ruth. It's a crazy conversation this morning, but there's a bunch of good folks in here too. And we pick on each other and have a good time. Ruth, do you travel or you in a sticks and bricks or damn, Kenneth, you're gonna have to go to the boys' restroom. And what's the topic in this room for tonight? It's amazing how things changed. 20 years ago, a woman wouldn't show a tampon and on a bed. Now they use them for Christmas decorations. Damn. Here comes Santa Claus. Here comes Santa Claus. Oh, fair duck. Did you ever check and see how much I need to send you to get them tongues? Hmm. This might not be the best choice of time to answer to ask that. Fair dust, you're gonna laugh, but I've been checking on them. See what a guide it costs to go bear hunting. Oh yeah. I'll pitch in big time on that. I gotta try that. If you'll take the time to do it. I got plumb excited last night or night before last. There's found out about another company in Washington State that puts them high tops on for about half what they are anywhere else. I think you get one of them high tops for like 3,500 there. I might have to make a trip to Washington. I never have used one either, fair dust. There for a while, but was a septic shock they talk that people getting from them tampons. said, "You're glad, huh, Janet?" Lord, we just got through with Halloween and they done starting on Thanksgiving and Christmas already. Well, it don't slow down any, Fairy does. Seems like it was just yesterday I just turned 21. It's all downhill after you turn 21. I tell you what, the best time of my life was between 50 and 60. Kenneth, I'm having a good time every day I get up. I think the only time of age ever bothered me, I didn't like turning 30. I walked in a restaurant here a while back and they had a seniors part on the menu and I ordered something on it. When I got it, I saw why it was cheaper. There was about half as much food on there as I was used to. I forget about it. Around here, the military discount is more than anything else. I tell you what, if you can get out of bed in the morning and pretty well do what you want to do, it's all good. Well, folks, I'm starting to get droopy eyed again. I think I'm getting about ready to shut this thing down. See if I can take me another nap. That's right. Old George straight hit that one on the button, didn't he? Here for a good time, not for a long time. I tell you what, I take a little of both of that. Well, I'm going to shut this thing down. Ruth, I appreciate you coming in, and Paradust, and Janice, and Kenneth. I hope y'all have a rest of the night. Turn out good. And we'll might see you sometime today. Hope you can go to sleep, Paradust. Bye.